What if I told you this lens costs less than a dinner for two? Yet it might completely change how you think about buying camera gear. Today, I'm putting the new TTArtisan 50mm f1.8 through a real-world test to see if this $89 lens can actually create professional-looking photos. If you follow my channel for a while, you know I love reviewing camera gear, but I also believe something's becoming increasingly rare in photography today. Photography should be fun. It shouldn't require taking out a second mortgage just to enjoy going out and creating some images. That's why today's lens immediately caught my attention. This is the new TTArtisan autofocus 50mm f1.8, and the price? Just $89. That almost feels impossible in 2026. For less than $100, you get autofocus, f1.8 as your maximum aperture. It comes in both Nikon Z and Sony E mount. It has a 52mm filter thread. It weighs only 165 grams. Now the aperture range from 1.8 stops down all the way to f16. Now on paper, it almost sounds too good to be true. So today I'm gonna find out, not in the studio, not shooting a test chart, but actually using it the way most photographers would. The first thing that I noticed after taking it out of the box is how incredibly small and lightweight it is. Mounted on my Nikon Z6 Mark III, this combination feels almost effortless to carry. If you're someone who enjoys street photography or travel, family photography, or simply just walking around all day with your camera, the size is a huge advantage. It's the kind of lens you don't even think about carrying, and I certainly didn't. And honestly, that's refreshing. The construction was surprisingly solid, though a plastic body build. Not surprising considering the price. No, it doesn't feel like a $2,000 professional lens, but it also doesn't feel like a toy either. It feels like a lens designed for photographers who simply want to get out and shoot. Let's take a look at some of the photos I took. I have to admit, some of these generally surprised me. For an $89 lens, there are images here I'd be happy to print. What impressed me the most wasn't that it competed with some of my most expensive lenses. It was how often I completely forgot I was using a budget lens. Instead, I was simply enjoying taking photos and enjoying my time at the Greenfield village. And maybe that's one of the biggest compliments I can give any piece of camera gear, because when equipment gets out of the way, you're free to focus on composition, lighting, timing, and of course, telling a story. Okay, so here are all of the final images that I picked out after shooting a full day from my visit at Greenfield Village. And I've already edited everything using one of my presets. And if you're curious about my presets, feel free to check out the link down in the description. But anyway, let's get to it. You can see here, here's the TTArtisan 50mm f1.8 lens for Z mount. I use the Nikon Z6 Mark III. And you can see right here how sharp this image is. It's really incredible what I was able to get out of this little $89 lens. It's actually quite crazy. And it does have vignetting. You can see it right here on the corners, how much vignetting there is. But that doesn't bother me much. I mean, for an $89 prime lens, for I know some things are not going to be all the way, deemed perfect, right? And overall, it didn't bother me. It just adds to the character, kind of like another brand that I've reviewed before that's very inexpensive, and it did have vignetting, but you can't get everything for $90. But look at the color, look at the contrast, look at the sharp and the details are crazy. This bathroom looks amazing, doesn't it? And then, but let's get inside where the park. So now we're inside the park here. You can just see all this detail here from a $90 lens. I was able to carry around this we call it package, if you will, and inside of my small Think Tank retrospective camera bag, and it didn't weigh me down, not one bit. But boy, I was getting some nice shots. nice shot. Now, obviously, being a prime lens, you have to use your 5-point toe zoom and back up or, walk closer to your subject. But overall, I was just getting some great photos. And I've never been at this location, so I didn't know what to expect. It was a picture perfect sunny day. So, which means during high noon, and this was, what was it? It was roughly, what do we got? So it's 10:30 there. It was like the sun was already pretty hard. You could tell here the sun is pretty hard. So I'm really impressed with the detail, the contrast, and the color. So this is indoor, and it did a really good job. Cannot complain. And again, with the Nikon Z6 Mark III, I had a blast using this lens, and this lens is so light and so compact. You could seriously just put it in your pocket, like the lens alone. I mean, you could just put it right in your pocket, will not weigh you down. But look, you get some great separation, right? Get some nice separation with a 1.8. Nothing wrong with that, especially for casual, everyday shooting. This is definitely, I was really impressed with how much I enjoyed the results I was getting out of this camera. Okay. Really nice. Really nice. I could almost guarantee you 90% of you out there would be just fine with this lens. This lens is a no frills lens. Like, it doesn't have autofocus manual switch. It doesn't have a bunch of other, function buttons you can assign features to or whatnot. It's just straight up a good autofocus prime lens. Look, the results speak for itself. I simply cannot complain what I'm getting out of this little $90 lens. It's pretty awesome. Shoot. So these are a few. I'm walking around Henry Ford's Greenfield Village. And yeah, look at the detail in the bricks. Look at that. Pretty awesome for a $90 lens. Okay, look at that. He's even smiling about this lens. Pretty cool. So I'll be quite honest, if you just want an inexpensive travel lens that you could just take around and pretty much know you're gonna get some bangers, this is a lens to check out for $89. Okay, like, there's just no way around it. Look at the bricks. Look at that detail. This is at f2.8. Cannot complain. Cannot complain. Look at that. Like, a lot of these shots I took were just with one hand. Like, I'll just put the camera up to myself, to my eye, and notice that I'm, composing a shot, and I just fire away. I'd be like, you know what? It is what it is. And it ended up just being really nice. So now I'm indoors. So you can see some of the noise in here. I added some denoise, but the contrast is there. The color is there. Look at that. Super nice. Look at that. This is at 2.8 on that one. Super cool. Very nice. So I just wanted to show you guys a few. I'm going to put up this entire gallery on my website. So make sure you click the link down below, and you can check out the high-res versions of these images on my blog. Okay. So, who is this lens really for? I don't think it's trying to replace any of my premium lenses, but that's not the point. Instead, I think TTArtisan is offering something incredibly important: accessibility. A way for new photographers, students, or travelers, or anyone on a tight budget to experience a bright 50mm prime lens without spending hundreds or even thousands of dollars. If you're expecting perfection, this probably isn't your lens. But if you're looking for something lightweight, affordable, and capable of producing genuinely beautiful images, I think you'd be really happy with this lens. Because here's the truth. Some of the most memorable photographs in history weren't made with the most expensive camera or glass. They were made by photographers who understood light, composition, and knew exactly when to press that shutter. Gear matters, but vision matters more. And this little $89 lens is a great reminder of that. If you enjoyed this review, please be sure to subscribe for more of this kind of content. I'll leave a link to the full image gallery, so check it out in the description section, and let me know, would you buy an $89 lens, or would you still save for a premium piece of glass? I really appreciate you watching. I'm Robert Silver, and until next time, keep shooting and stay creative.